a conversation that I had with my brother-in-law, who is also a parent here, Dominic. You know, as we were talking, he's like, gosh, you know, they're so young to do this. And then I just processed it, and I forgot that my two kids had a little itty-bitty business when they were 5 and 7. And I totally forgot about it, but we at one time owned a restaurant here in Panama City. And you know, when you own your own business at that time, you bring your kids with you. You bring your kids with you, they live and breathe the business, you know. And so what ended up happening is I'm like, they have to do something. And so I said, well, why don't you start your own little business? So what they did is they started I had somebody build a little lemonade stand that looked a little cuter than, you know, that was a little bit sturdier. And they opened up what they called the Sweet Treats store. And they sold pop ice, and they had their own little refrigerator. And so they sold pop ice for 25 cents each, and then they sold, you know, candies and things. And it was one of the most popular little businesses within our restaurant. And it works. It can work. And what they learned is to go up to the tables and to talk to the kids. And they said, would you like to buy a pop ice? Would you like any dessert after your dinner? And they actually sold, you know, the popsicles. And it was wonderful. And then we also learned math at the same time. So it is possible. It is not necessarily a concept that is so far out there. If there is an avenue to do it, and if not here, because it is going to be here, but in other places within your life, in your neighborhood, when you're doing garage sales, different things like that, it's really an opportunity for the kids to learn business, to pitch, and to tell people what they're doing and why they're doing it. And so, anyways, I wanted to start with that story because it isn't really above them. It's what they're learning now that's the most important. So what we're going to do today is really talk about pitching and what that's really about, which is really communication. It's communication of what they want to do. And we know that when your kids tell you what they want, or when your kids, you know, explain the reason why they want something, they're getting messages from all these different places. And so what we're going to start off today is ultimately a commercial that Pam put together to just talk about these messages and then how you can help your kids. Well, let's find out what they think about this message and what they got out of this, and then how you can help your kids as well pitch what they want to do. So we're going to start off with
I get to see it. I don't think I'm in it.
Looking at the video that you just watched, what did you think we were talking about? Okay.
We were talking about the business.
Do we get the idea that when you're talking about a commercial, you have to tell what you're selling, who you're trying to sell it to, the benefits are the things that people will like about the product. Those are very important things, right? So when you're looking to do your commercial about your products, when it gets time to do that, will this class do commercials?
The whole school.
Okay, so everybody does commercials. So you get the general gist, you're going to have to do this, right? So when you're doing this, make sure you tell about your product, tell why it's beneficial for the people who are going to be buying it, and tell some things about it. You know, maybe if it's a special deal, you might want to tell the price. Or you might just want to say it's the best deal known. It's just the best deal out there. You can't get a better deal than this one. Or it's the first one ever made. Or it's the best ever made. Just make sure it's really, really going to talk to the customer's desire to have your product, okay? Now we're going to talk about pitching your product. We're going to divide up in groups.
We can just hand them a card and then have them do it for 20 seconds, okay? The key thing here is have fun, get them to practice communicating, okay? That's have fun, get them to practice communicating, and then move it along from each child to each child. Okay, and then after we're done, each child getting a chance to say something for 30 seconds, about 20 seconds, to 30 seconds. Then we're going to go from group to group and ask a representative.
My name is blah, 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 and my name is...
The 8.5 by 11 sheet that I handed the helper at each table, it's the same questions that are on the cards.
Talk to the audience. This is your audience. Everybody's the audience here, so talk to this director. Okay? Go ahead, one more time.
To them. Massages? Okay. Very good. Who's next?
They only pick
And it's really, really important for the instructors in this adventure to allow them one by one to do this. It's just key, let them tell their name. I would like to have everyone learn how to shake a hand, because that will last them a lifetime, and they'll be, starting now, they'll be really, really good at it by the time they get to be the young age of 29 like I am. Why are you laughing?
I'm 29 too.
Oh, good. Yes.
I work with a bunch of engineers, and I would say that's a really good thing. I work with 30 and 40-year-old men and women who can't shake a hand or look someone in the eyes when they're talking to them.
Right, so these are all things that they will be able to take, and if we start them out now on this ground level of being able to do this, we will really truly add something to these children's lives that they would not otherwise probably have the opportunity to do until they're much older. But this is something they can practice from now on. It's a good thing. Hand to hand, shake, tell your name, look me in the eye, and tell me what you're doing, what you've got, and how good it is. And end it with, and it's only going to cost, whatever it is, it's only going to cost $3. We're going to have a couple of examples from the tables. Okay, who wants to be an example from this group?
Hi, my name is Penelope, and I'm going to sell P-Pops, and they are easy and delicious, and they are called Penelope's P-Pops. Hi, my name is Denise. What I'm going to do for my business client is bead necklaces or bracelets. Hello, my name is Layla Irving, and I'm going to be making a snow cone. $3.
only $3. Say it. Say it. Only $3.
Only 3 crew cash.
Shake my hand.
My name is Gabe,
What kind of cookies?
Organic.
Organic. Very good.
My name is Naisy, and I'm gonna make massages, and they're good for you because you can get energy.
Awesome.
And it's only $5.
Awesome.
Hi, my name
Wait,
is
you're gonna practice again. You're gonna give me a firm handshake. Come on, let's practice now. Squeeze right here. There you go. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, go back and do it again.
Hi, my name is Meher Khan, and for my business, I will be painting people's nails. The name of my business is Mac. I got the name from my initials. I'm in the 5th grade, and I am 11 years old.
And how much does this cost?
The price can range up from $5 to $12.
Very good. She was ready. Okay, so she made a point for me. You're one of my examples. A point that I need to mention to you. Sometimes you don't have a one prize. You know, he might have multiple prizes because according to the toppings. Sometimes you're going to have a range of pricing because of the number of products you're going to have. So it's okay not to have a 1 for $1, a 1 for 1 crew cash, 2 for 2 crew cash. And sometimes you might want to cut a deal. You buy 1, it's 1 crew cash. You buy 2, it's 2 crew cash. But you buy 4, it's 3 crew cash. You might want to cut them a deal. That way you'll get more sales because you'll be able to tell that and have a conversation about that, and people will buy into the fact that you're giving them a bargain. Okay? But good job. You can go this way. Or maybe not.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Moon, and I'm going to be selling ice cream. My business is called Ice Cream for Ice Cream, and I'm going to be selling it with cones and sprinkles. It costs $1, and if you get 2, you get 1 free.
Awesome. Very good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Hi, my name is Ahmed, and I'll be selling smoothies. The name of my business is the Smoothie Maker. I will.
Everybody else keep writing. Okay, so this is where we do the exercise. We haven't done a sample yet, have we? No. Okay, we're going live this time. Okay, so you're going to shake my hand. Shake my hand. Grab it. There you go. You're going to shake my hand, then you're going to tell me your name. Then you're going to tell me your product and what it does, or why you're selling it, or something about it. You can tell me what grade you're in. You can tell me any of that other kind of information, and then how much the product costs.
Without
okay?
looking at your paper.
Yeah, I don't really want you guys to have your papers. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Maha, and I have a business, and it's called Maha's Marvelous Scrubs. And
Grab it. There you go.
Hi, my name is Jenna, and I'm 11 years old, and for my business, I'm going to do different kinds of crafts. Like I'm going to do magnets, and I have frames.
Hello, my name is Raya. So I'm in the 6th grade and I'm 11 years old. We were doing business plans. So my business was that I'm making these very artistic rocks, and it can be for house decor, and it can also stop your papers from flying away, and also it can make it like organized. So if you're putting popcorn,
Love it.
yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm selling it for 2 crew cash. My special is I'll sell you 2 bags for 3 crew cash, and that's it.
Very good. So this is kind of like the Shark Tank process. You're going to be able to, when you're done, deliver a message to your investors, or you're going to be delivering it to your customers. That is going to put you up a step above the people who have not gone through this process, because you're going to be able to talk with them confidently, and you're going to be able to tell them about your product, and you're going to be doing it with a process of eye-to-eye contact, a firm handshake, and a message. So we're going to have an example first. You can go ahead and give everybody one. But when we get back to the tables, we're going to work independently with your sheet that we're handing out. And does everybody have a pencil or a pen? You're going to fill out the pencil and pen that's going to be related to your product. You be the client, the person selling, and then reverse it, okay? Firm handshake, very important, okay?
those would be qualifications.
So the question is, what are qualifications? So what is it that you have that makes you capable of doing what you intend to do as part of this business? Is it that you are an artist? Is it that you've had that experience? And that
Just
you're
like with our
addressing the
example.
experience?
She felt stress, so she created something to fill the need to not be stressful. So she's filling a need.
So that's part of the qualifications, because you empathize and you experience outside of the box as to what that problem could be. If I wanted to give brownies and produce brownies, the problem that I'm addressing is, one, there are people who have chocolate fixes, needs chocolate really badly. The quality of brownies that are out there are not very good. And so my brownies are very, very delicious. They meet that need, and perhaps they might be gluten-free. That might meet
They might be
the
organic.
problem. They might be organic. They
Is
might
that
even
organic?
have a vegetable in there.
Might be.
Because
might be
sometimes there are beet brownies. Have you ever heard of beet brownies?
They're yummy.
See?
Apple